Hello there. Welcome to the part two of the last episode where I talked about I've had people said you don't need money to be married. I went ahead to say money is urgent and critical. Without money, the home and the marriage funds cannot be run effectively. So if you're coming across this video, this is the part two, please kindly go back and watch the part one. Now let's look at the biblical aspect of it. In 1 Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 10, it says, "He that will not walk, let him not eat." Meaning that if you refuse to work, money cannot come. So meaning that your work is your seed. Without your seed, you cannot get fruits. It is your work that will generate the money that you will need to pay bills. Going back to the Garden of Eden, we discover that even after God made Adam, the first thing he did was he gave him assignment. He gave him a purpose. He told him to tend the garden. He told him to keep watch over the garden and to have dominion over all the work of his hands. So God gave him work. So meaning that even God himself, the creator, the monarch of the whole universe, had his perspective about man working. Because without you working, for instance, if you park your car for a long time and you refuse to move the car, within a short period of time, so many parts of the car may start malfunctioning. So even God himself acknowledges the aspect of man walking. That's why the Bible says in 1 Thessalonians the 3 verse 10 that he that will not walk, let him not eat. So your work is your seed that will generate income. Secondly, is that with the work of your hands, God has something to bless. Job chapter 1 verse 10, Satan talking to God. He talked about Job. He said, "Have you not made an hedge round about him and blessed the work of his hands?" So without your work, God has nothing to bless. So if God does not have something to bless, then it means you don't have something that can generate income for you to run your home. So God acknowledges the aspect that you need to work for money to come and for you to have something to run, to actually run your home. With money, you will stay healthy. Because without money, there's no way you can have adequate health care. Without money, you will be indebted. And the moment you are indebted, you'll be chased around and you'll be anxious and sickness can set in. Without money, you can turn out to be a beggar. So you actually need money to live a healthy and a successful life and to actually run your home. So in essence, summarily, money gives you confidence. Money helps you to have a grip over your home. Money, especially the man, money gives you ego. For the woman, money gives you respect because you are seen as the helper. And if as the helper, you don't have something you are bringing to the table and all you are doing is give me, with time, you will soon lose respect. Especially if the man happens to be the type that probably has been extending hands of love and help to his own family, and the moment he gets married, he no longer do all those things. They will think you are the one that is obstructing or preventing him or discouraging him from actually extending hands of fellowship and love to his family. And likewise, you as the wife who happens to be the helper, if after your parents had probably sponsored you in school and now they expect, okay, in a way, probably they're not doing well financially, and they expect that in a way you are expected to give them a kind of a feedback financially or be of help to them, and it's not forthcoming. The way they are expected to be happy will not be there. So money is actually needed for the home to be effectively run and to be successful. Thank you. See you in the next episode. Bye.